Welcome to Understand All. I'm your host, Aslekeir Gairleif. Today, we're embarking on a thrilling journey into the labyrinthine world of channel stuffing. So, buckle up and get ready to unravel this intriguing financial phenomenon with me. Channel stuffing, a term that might sound like a Thanksgiving turkey gone wrong, is actually a deceptive business practice that can have far-reaching consequences. It's when a company inflates its sales figures by sending more products to distributors than they can sell, creating an illusion of higher demand. Now, you might be thinking, how common is this practice? Well, according to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, revenue recognition issues, including channel stuffing, were involved in a staggering 63% of the financial fraud cases they investigated between 1997 and 2002. That's right, nearly two-thirds of these cases had companies trying to pull the wool over investors' eyes. But the consequences of channel stuffing are no laughing matter. Take Enron, for example. Their channel stuffing shenanigans contributed to a massive $74 billion loss in market value when the scandal broke. That's not just a number. It represents people's livelihoods, savings, and dreams going up in smoke. And it's not just the big players getting caught with their hands in the cookie jar. Companies like Sunbeam Corporation and Bristol-Myers Squibb have also faced the music for channel stuffing. In fact, Bristol-Myers Squibb had to cough up $150 million to settle with the SEC over charges that they inflated their revenues by a whopping $1.5 billion. But here's the kicker. It's not just about the money. When financial fraud comes to light, investor confidence takes a nosedive. A survey by the CFA Institute found that 80% of investors lose faith in a company after such revelations. It's like a trust fall gone horribly wrong. So, how do these companies pull off this financial sleight of hand? It all comes down to exploiting the gray areas in revenue recognition. They might offer generous discounts or incentives to distributors to buy more products than they need, or they might even ship products without a solid sales agreement in place. It's like stuffing a magician's hat with fake rabbits. It might look impressive, but it's all an illusion. But as the old saying goes, you can't fool all of the people all of the time. Sooner or later, the truth comes out. And when it does, the consequences can be severe. Executives involved in channel stuffing can face fines, imprisonment, and the loss of their professional reputations. Just ask Richard Scrushy, the former CEO of Health South, who was sentenced to nearly 7 years in prison for his role in a $2.7 billion accounting fraud that included channel stuffing. But it's not all doom and gloom. As awareness of these practices grows, so too does the fight against them. The SEC has ramped up its scrutiny of revenue recognition practices in recent years, bringing 32 enforcement actions related to the issue in 2020 alone. And companies are starting to take proactive steps to prevent channel stuffing, with 75% now providing training on ethical practices and financial reporting, according to a survey by the Ethics and Compliance Initiative. Technology is also playing an increasingly important role in detecting financial fraud. Advanced data analytics and forensic accounting techniques are helping auditors and regulators spot the red flags of channel stuffing more quickly and accurately than ever before. It's like having a financial crime-fighting superhero on your side. But perhaps the most important weapon in the fight against channel stuffing is an informed and vigilant investing public. By understanding the warning signs and asking the right questions, investors can help hold companies accountable and promote a culture of transparency and integrity in financial reporting. So, what can you do to protect yourself from falling victim to channel stuffing? First and foremost, don't take a company's reported sales figures at face value. Look for red flags like unusually high inventory levels, sudden spikes in sales near the end of a reporting period, or a mismatch between sales growth and cash flow. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. You should also pay attention to a company's corporate governance practices. Companies with independent audit committees and a strong ethical culture are less likely to engage in financial shenanigans like channel stuffing. And if you do suspect wrongdoing, don't be afraid to speak up. The SEC has a whistleblower program that rewards individuals who report financial fraud, and your tip could help prevent others from falling victim to these practices. In the end, the fight against channel stuffing is about more than just numbers on a balance sheet. It's about promoting a business environment built on trust, transparency, and integrity. It's about ensuring that the investing public can have confidence in the financial reports they rely on to make informed decisions. And it's about holding those who would deceive and mislead accountable for their actions. So, the next time you hear about a company's impressive sales figures, take a moment to ask yourself, is this the real deal? Or is it just a magician's illusion? With the knowledge and tools we've discussed today, you'll be better equipped to spot the difference and protect yourself from the financial trickery of channel stuffing. And that brings us to the end of our journey into the world of channel stuffing. I hope this episode of Understand All has given you a deeper appreciation for the importance of financial integrity and the role we all play in promoting it. Remember, knowledge is power, and by staying informed and vigilant, we can all help build a business world that values honesty, transparency, and fair play. Until next time, this is Aslekeir Gairleif, reminding you to stay curious, stay skeptical, and keep exploring the fascinating world of finance and beyond. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride, and I'll see you next time on Understand All.